Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 2 Episode 13A called Tilly Style, and later today I'll be doing the second half of Episode 13 called I Farm Bot. Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. There's no clip for I'm Farm Bot, but there's one for Tilly Style, so that's good. And this week's gonna be Big City Greens week, and we're finally gonna get done Season 2A finally. I know, kinda long awaited. Not as long awaited as Amphibia, which should be coming relatively soon, but I don't know when. That's like long awaited. Oh my goodness, for the end of Season 2A. But yeah, we're almost done with Season 2A for Big City Greens. Going to get Episode 13 done today, and Episode 14 done on Friday, Episode 15 done on Saturday, and the episode titles and descriptions for Episode 16 to 30 is going to be on Sunday. And that's going to be it for Big City Greens for like a while, because Big City Greens is on hiatus right now, and I kind of want to get back to doing that one more episode of The Ghost of Molly McGee, get back to Secrets of Sulphur Springs, get that final episode for The Owl House for Season 2A. There's just a couple other things that I can be doing, and I think it'll be good time to take a break with Big City Greens and do the other stuff. Yeah, and get back to Amphibia. Oh my goodness. But anyway, before we do all that, and I always think to myself that Secrets of Sulphur Springs is like the easiest because it's only 8 episodes. Those videos take long, and it's hard to process, and you have to watch them, and then you have to review them, and that takes time, and what clips I want to choose, and there's many emotions that go with it, the characters. So it kind of takes a while, kind of like with The Owl House. But anyway, let's get on with Tilly Style before we get to a Ford Storm. Okay. Okay. We have Tilly helping Nancy, her mom, in the bike shop. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then oh, Tilly, can you hand me, I forgot the name of the wrench. I'm not good with mechanics that much. Can you hand me that wrench? It's like, oh, is that the one with the stickers or the googly eyes? Oh, the googly eyes. Oh, well, thank you for helping. Thank you for letting me helping you out, Mama. And then Nancy's like, oh, thank you for assisting me, Tilly. You're getting kind of older. I thought you could handle some grease. Speaking of which, hey, Greasy. And this guy just shows up with a Greasy shirt. Okay. He's like, oh, hey, Nancy, I just thought, my bike would be ready. And Nancy's like, I told you I'd call you when your bike was ready. He's like, yeah, I just thought I'd come by and check it out. And he's like, whoa, what's a baby doing here? And Tilly's like, baby, where? And I didn't really like this. I think he's like only like a one-time character, so it probably doesn't matter. But I thought it was kind of a little insulting, because obviously she stands up on 2 feet and she's talking and she can dress by herself. So obviously she's not a baby. But he's like, oh, you're baby, you're talking baby. And Tilly blushes in embarrassment, like, oh my goodness. And Nancy's being that protective mom. She's becoming a better mom. I love it. She's like, hey, Greasy, why don't you come back later? And then Greasy's like, oh, I'm saying, Nancy, she's wearing a doll's dress. And I got looking at it. Oh, yeah, she is. And Nancy just, snaps his pants. And he's like, oh, I can get this kind of treatment in the pool hall. Okay. Are they cellmates? And then, Nancy's like, Greasy, that's not a back door, that's the, what's it, the closet? And she just, or bathroom, I forgot. And then he just went in there. And Tilly's kind of being self-conscious. And I really like the A plot better than the B plot in this episode. I really like it. It's kind of focusing on Tilly. This is a Tilly episode. And, and Tilly's looking at a pipe, kind of looking at her dress and kind of thinking. And then she's like, Tilly, don't worry about what Greasy said. Like, I seen a motorcycle run over his head. And then Tilly's kind of looking, Mama, maybe I am looking kind of too young, for my age. And Nancy, being a good mom, she's like, Tilly, I think you look great, but you are getting a little bit older now. And Tilly's like, I am a pre-teenager. And by by those words, she's still 11. So technically, through season 1 and spoilers throughout all season 2, she's 11. So if you guys didn't know, teenager 13 to 19, tween 12, pre-tweenager 11, and 10 it will always be double digits. But so now 11 has like a new name. If you don't just want to say, oh, 11 years old, this kid is 11 years old, you can say pre-tweenager if you want. But if it's too complicated, you can just say 11 years old. Only the show's ever like ever said that type of term, but you can say it if you want. But as I know of, but and then Nancy's like, hey, how about I take you to the mall and I can buy you like a new look for you if you want. And Nancy, Tilly's like, really, Mama? And Nancy's, yeah, sure. I just had to call you Dad first. I really love that. She's becoming more responsible. I'm just going to take Tilly to do whatever I want. Like, no, she's going to call Bill. And we get back to the house in this B plot. It's okay. Yeah, the thing at the end, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then Bill gets a call from Nancy. And said, oh, hey, Nancy, how's it going? Like, oh, you want to go to the mall with Tilly to get, to change her clothes and stuff like that? Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And you see, oh, yeah, zucchini again. And Cricket's like, meh. Like, and see, yeah, okay. And then, Bill say, oh, your sister and your mom are not, you're going to miss zucchini lunch. It's a shame. But when Bill's talking, Cricket interrupted him. Come on, Cricket, don't do that. He's like, this lunch is a shame. All week we've been eating zucchini. It's too much. I can't eat it anymore. And Bill is like, son, I understand, but you knew I grew too much zucchini this month, and we had to eat the surplus or it would go bad, and us Greens don't waste food. And then Cricket's like, Dad, I can't eat it. And like, Grandma, you're with me. It's like, just suck it up, boy. Like, you gotta do it. And then Bill's like, yep, I'm merciless. And then Cricket said, no, look at me, eat it. He's like, oh. Like, he's very over dramatic. It's like, oh my goodness, Cricket, to calm down. And his tooth is slowly going into the zucchini. And Bill looks that way, kind of like, are you done yet? He's like, Bill's like, Cricket. He's like, shh, I'm eating zucchini. And he just slams at the table. I just can't eat it. And Bill's like, Cricket, I'm sorry. You had to finish your lunch before you can leave that chair. I'm holding father-law. You're not allowed to leave that chair until you finish your zucchini lunch. And Cricket, it's kind of holds the ground a little bit. He's like, I guess I'll live in a chair then. Ooh, okay. And we get back to A plot where Nancy is like, oh, I'm gonna take you to the place where young ladies like yourself get dressed to have makeovers and stuff like that. It's I got from like a teen magazine. Okay. And those things aren't always the best, but this time it did work out a little bit. And and then until he's looking around, oh wow, Mama, is this the place where you shopped at? And she's kind of looks at a pillow and says, was it like lip flam something? She's like, not exactly. When I wanted to fit in for the rest of the crowd, I got a tattoo. And Tilly with me, can I say it? And she's like, no, Tilly, it's way too embarrassing. And plus, you're too old to get a tattoo. How about we get your ears pierced? And then this little girl, she's like, wait. And she's like, okay, do it. So, okay, she's kind of a little scared. And then Tilly's like, oh, that'd be good, but it's not noticeable. Which is kind of true. And then, and she sees these two girls, kind of around her age, maybe 12, I'm not sure. She's like, oh, what was it? Jenny, I love your look. Jenny, I love how I look. And I love it when we put our hands together, like our little like wrist thing says like, I am like Thunderstorm. And she's like, I can't believe I'm actually feeling like a young woman. And then Tilly's like, yes, exclamation point. Okay. And like, do. And Tilly has like a new look. Kind of a little bit too sparkly for me, but it kind of does seem like what do I want to say? Comes out like a Barbie movie a little bit, very sparkly. And then Nancy's like, yep, you look mature, you look fantastic, you look blinding. So she puts some sunglasses on. I think she bought from the store, And then she's like, oh, and she kind of twirls around, and she even had like a little highlight, and she's like wearing a ponytail. Oh, it looks pretty cool. And and she gets hit by like a businesswoman. Oh, sorry, was like Mr. President or something. There's like a youth, and then Tilly's like, oh, she called me young, like I'm not mature enough, and she's like, oh, like that's like a lot of respect, and like everyone's kind of moving out of the way so the business like can do her business and stuff like that. Just kind of like an earpiece, just kind of talking, and she's like, I need to do that, Mama. We had to go to another store. This isn't working out. It's like, oh, okay. Tilly, like, what store? And this store. We go back to the B plot where what was it? Oh, right. Tilly, Tilly. Sorry. Oh, this is actually continuity from Level Up where Cricket did this nice thing for Bill, where at the top of Big Coffee on the roof, they put these I don't know what do I want to say, like plant bed. Sorry, plant bed, so you can grow crops and stuff. And Bill was basically saying that finally the Green Family Farm has finally leveled up. And we get some continuity where Bill actually went to that garden on top of Big Coffee, and he's like, like he's kind of pulling something. He's like, ooh, like, well, I forgot what it was, like a rutabaga or something. Oh no, turnip. This turnip is, very stubborn, kind of like my son. I should go check on him. Oh, Cricket, have you finished the zucchini? And the zucchini's still there. Cricket's gone, but with the chair. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Cricket should take the chair. And Bill's like, Cricket, I told you couldn't leave the chair. And Cricket is, oh, I love this continuity also from Level Up. He still has the Nintendo Twist Minus with like the charger of where he got from Remy. Oh wow, double continuity. And he's like, hey Dad, and Bill's like, what are you doing, Cricket? Oh, you said I had to live in a chair, like if I didn't want to eat my zucchini, so I'm just living the rest of my life in a chair. And Bill's like, you're just gonna live the rest of your life in a chair, nothing else. Yep, because I don't want to give up my dignity. I'll give up a lot of things in life by not giving up my dignity. And he put like the Nintendo Twist Minus to charge. And he kind of scoots the chair away, and Bill's like, well, looks like you chose the low road, son. I guess I have to meet you there. Then we get this place, a forest storm. And then and Nancy's like, oh, are you sure this is where you want, Tilly? And I just want to play this right here. And she looks okay. It looks like you like dress up for like maybe Halloween, or maybe impress your mom or dad, and take your child to work day or something like that, or maybe in like a school play. And she's like, oh, rest of my business. And then she said, ooh, I didn't know the CEO of all businesses is here. And she's like, what's it? Best regards, mother. This is the first time she actually called her mother. It was always mama. So, oh, that's pretty interesting. And she's like, and then Nancy's like, oh, go get him, Shug, and impress them. And she's like, bye, and like sell the buy, and then buy and sell it again. She's like talking nonsense, and and she's TTGIF, and Nancy's kind of like, hey, check out the business lady over there, and they're like, ooh, wow, do you think she's in stocks? No, I think she's a CEO, and I know like this because he's like, ma'am, can you look at my resume? I thought he was kidding at first, but she puts it in a suitcase. I'll let my advisor take a look at it. He's like, oh, thank you. And because he doesn't get it back in the episode. He doesn't get it back, so I felt, I felt kind of bad for him. And this old lady appears. Oh, move out of the way. And the same guy's like, oh, ma'am, is there anything I can get you? Some water, tangerines? Is it? Oh no, but have a yogurt, dear. Where'd you get the yogurt? Whatever. And it's like, oh, and she's like, hello, business. And she's like, oh, remember, dear, what's it like? An apple a day can get rid of the doctor, the doctor, the entomologist, and the dermatologist away. And then Till's like, that's the most respect I ever seen. And I gotta do it. And Tilly like runs away. And Nancy's like, oh come on people, elevator etiquette. And we have Cricket back in his chair. He's like, oh, food. He's like, oh, dang it, that got rid of all the food. Check the fridge. And then Bill's like, hey son, I know you're going on your food, your zucchini strike, so I want to get you some food, a burger and fries. And Cricket's like, I'm glad you came to your senses. And then he's like, oh, and then Bill's like, Bill's like, I got a zoo burger, French fry kini, I also got you dessert. I don't know, I didn't come up with a name, but you can take a guess what it's made of. And Cricket's like, zoo cake, Dad. Cake kini. The names are endless. And Bill's like, eating like zucchini. Oh, I couldn't hear you. I was eating zucchini. And Cricket's like, ah. And, Big City Mall, a new slogan every hour. So true. And then, Nancy's like, Tilly, where'd you go? It's like, oh, you're from the old lady from the elevator. Have you seen, like, this little girl? She's my daughter. And, she... like, she speaks like in riddles, and she's like, nope, haven't seen her. Nope. And Tilly's like, Tilly, no leave. I haven't seen her. Oh, thanks. Tilly, did you draw wrinkles on your face? Oh, that's so cute. You think these are wrinkles? Here, like, have a hard candy. First of all, this is a rock. And second of all, wait, Tilly, where are you going? And she's like speed walking away. And she's like, okay, that's it. And this guy, was it Roy? He's like, hey, you walk as fast as you can. You cannot lift 1 foot off of the ground. And then, and then it's okay, fine, Tilly. And he's like, you make a difference, Roy. Don't forget it. And Leo and Cricket's like, unfair fathers unfair. Hey, hunk of you with me. And he's like, yeah, that guy gets it. And then this girl pops up. Hey, we're protesting. And Cricket's like, injustice. And she's like, setting me up. Okay. Unfair fathers unfair. And Bill's like, are you kidding me? It's a zucchini. And she's like, boo. And then I didn't like this because he's like, this is a good message, but I didn't think it was part of this plot point. Cricket's like, it's not about zucchini. It's about you not listening to me. And Bill's like, I can't hear you. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. And Cricket's like, I tried the best I can, Dad. I just can't eat zucchini anymore. And I ate it for an entire week. And Bill's like, you will continue to do so, which I like. And Cricket's like, you're not listening to me. I tried the best I can, but I just can't do it anymore. And Bill's like, is it really, really that bad? And Cricket's like, I just can't do it. I want you to hear that. But it did seem that Bill was hearing him. And Cricket said, I can't eat anymore. And Bill's like, well, you have to because of the surplus issue. And because their farm stand isn't doing too good, they kind of really need to do it. And Bill just kind of gives in by saying, oh, I wasn't listening to you. But you were listening to him. And that's why I think this B plot was like a little weak, where Bill's like, I guess 6 days was a lot of zook. That's not a week. So he said, oh, Cricket, I thought you were just being a turd. And Cricket's like, I was being a turd about not being heard. And it's like, I appreciate you sticking for so long. So here's an apple, which should not fit in that pocket. I release you from your zucchini debt. Like you may leave your chair. And then he just, oh my god, he just eats it. And then Bill's like, I'm Bill, by the way. Okay. And oh my goodness. And these little kids are running. Roy's like, no running. And Tilly's like, you go on without me. I'll handle this. And she's like, good luck, Wartilda. And she's like, oh, barricade. And he's like, oh, okay. He just like a little sticky hand. And then Tilly's like, no. Oh, my respect. It's all gone. And Nancy's like, oh, Tilly, what are you doing? Come here, sweetie. Oh, did you... Is this permanent ink? He's like, oh, no, it's dry erase. And Nancy's like, that was smart of you. And I pruned my fingers in the fountain. Dang it, now I need another old lady disguise. And, I just want to play this right here because I thought it was really sweet.
Sweetie, you gotta take it down a notch. Hey, remember that embarrassing tattoo I was telling you about? Look, here.
Hey, I thought you said it was embarrassing. It says right there, this pig is radical.
Thanks, sweetie.
Maybe I should have played the end part, but because Nancy basically said that, you want that, that embarrassing tattoo? And it's like, tells her, oh, I thought you said it was embarrassing. This pig's radical. Thanks, sweetie, but I got it for all the wrong reasons. I just wanted everyone to know that I was all grown up and mature. And Tilly and I are asking the big questions. Did it? And Nancy's like, I don't know if it did. But doing things for other people's approval stinks. You should do things for your own approval. So that's why I got this other tattoo. Wait, does it? Hold on. Do we get to see the other tattoo? I guess but she has basically a tattoo on her forearm that says self-respect pig. So, Tilly, but you're great the way you are. The purple dress you wear, the riddles you talk. You don't need to be an old lady right now, and you don't need to be a businesswoman if you don't want to right now. You can be you, and if people are too dumb to see, that's their issue. And I really like that message. And Tilly's like, hey, Mama, if it isn't too much trouble, I'm really sorry for all the hassle and the stuff I pulled. Can we just make one more stop? And Nancy says, yeah, sure. And then, and then we're back to that place, and Tilly got her ears pierced. And she's like, ow, ow. And she's like, oh, thank you. Nancy's like, yeah, thank you, nice lady. And then Nancy's like, how you feel, honey? And she's like, I feel pretty great. And she kind of covered them up. And Nancy and I are asking the questions. You're going to keep them covered up? And Tilly's, says a good message. I got them for me, not for other people. And then, and Nancy's like, okay. And then, we just had to wait for Saxon. I guess he got his ears pierced also, like the burlap sack guy. And he's like, good looking studs, bud. And that's the end of the episode. I give this half of the episode a, let me see. Let's see. I give it an 80. This was a great episode. 80%. Just the B plot, it's like a little weak. The objects kind of coming out of nowhere. And the whole resume scene. But other than that, this was a great episode until he got her ears pierced, and that's like a new, but not like a whole new look, but it's like a thing a little bit different. Maybe with like the wind blowing in her hair, we get to see them again. Because again, she got it for herself, not for other people, so we won't see it like a lot. But I think it'd be a good continuity to see it again. If she's like upside down at a tree or something. And we get a little info about Nancy, about getting her. I think it was her first tattoo, and to impress other people. And and Nancy and Tilly having a good conversation. We learned Tilly is still 11. And, yeah, this was a great episode. 80%. It was great. Solid B. And everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video. And I'll see you guys later today for the second half of this episode called I Farmbot, I believe it's called. And I'll see you guys then. Alright. Bye.